How y'all doing this evening? How you doing? So this is gonna be about old Biden's black appointed judge, Judge Jackson. Um, it don't really mean much unless it comes back to reparations. I mean, what does it really mean? The courts don't really do a service to black folks. I'm just gonna be real about this. As far as I'm concerned, yes, there are more black judges and stuff, but ain't been nobody like no Thurgood Marshall. I spent a lot of time reading about what he went through, Boyle versus board education, etc. And all they could come up with is get a field hand in Clarence Thomas. I can't really trust what they present there on the Supreme Court, what they put out there, because everything is designated and written in a language which works against black folks. Affirmative action, which isn't even for black people to begin with. More white people benefit from affirmative action, just like welfare. You get this uh, imagery and you get this mentalist, like things that were written supposed to be, and yet when they come into fruition they don't work where they're supposed to. That's like when I was reading about how they're trying to cut some affirmative action, like some certain schools with having black students come to some of the Ivy League, some of these schools. Well, the white students the ones who benefit the most. So it's a really messed up situation. It really is. And I mean, when they let old freaky Kavanaugh get in there, what's that tell you? I mean, they've got some haters and some purrs and all kinds of stuff, and wearing them black gowns. So I mean, what you expect? I mean, and I'm not saying that she can't be good, the one that Biden is appointed, but this is just smoke and mirrors. This is a whitewash to offset reparations, to offset these racist police, to offset a lot of things that are going on, which are afflicting and happening that they don't really want to address. And he's just doing it to offset his own track record. You know, they don't have a clue to anything to the betterment. You know, and it's a disturbing, disgusting situation to know that in 2022 you still got black first in situations. That's just embarrassing. And you shouldn't even be broadcasting that, but you know how this country operates. That's how they've always done. And the longer you see things that are still out there to grasp on, the racers that it is. But anyway, that's my thoughts and takes about Joe Biden's uh, first African American female judge appointment being a smoke and mirrors to offset, because he really don't want to discuss the real issues, which are reparations, which are police reform, etc., getting the communities and things that should be. Because a black judge ain't gonna matter when you're still using white justice and laws. Nothing has changed. Remember that. It's still systematic institutionalized racism. And they still preach the words of the founding forefathers who broke all the laws in the books to create America by using slavery and free labor. And they still hold 40 acres and a mule. But that's my thoughts and takes about so-called Supreme Court justices. All of it is a bunch of jive. Please hit the like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. And like I always say, you can learn about laws and you can learn about justice and learn about just us. But you're only going to get his story based on what they teach you. There is no affirm of action. I'm out.